Hello all and welcome to the LHC Framework series. My name is Anna and I'm a Client Research Officer for the Southeast of England. Those ones of you who haven't seen our previous framework episodes, we at LHC will be presenting a snapshot of our most popular frameworks each week. In the previous episodes, my colleagues from the London and Southeast team were presenting the off-site construction of new homes and modular building frameworks, which can all be referred to as categories of modern methods of construction framework launched by the government in 2019. And today I will be talking about fire safety frameworks, fire consultancy and risk assessors, and passive fire protection framework. This presentation will last about 10 to 15 minutes and provide you with the general information on the structure of the framework, but for further details, please contact a member of our team. Their contact details will be shared at the end of this presentation. Today we will talk about the fire safety frameworks, fire consultancy and risk assessors framework, and passive fire protection framework. So these frameworks are currently live for the duration of 4 years, and the exact dates will be shown later in this presentation. You can be assured that all of our appointed companies are fully capable of delivering the services, and they all went through a very rigorous tendering exercise before being appointed to the framework. Fire Consultancy and Risk Assessors Framework will help our partners in their fire safety strategies and principal design responsibilities to their existing buildings, domestic or non-domestic. And Passive Fire Protection Framework can again assist all of our partners in managing their buildings and environments as occupiers or landlords in the provision of life safety. For more information on the frameworks, please follow the link you can see below, and you can download the procurement guides for both frameworks, or if you need some more information on the framework, please contact a member of our sales team. On to user eligibility now. Our frameworks are accessible to any public funded organisations across the UK. Organisations who can typically access our frameworks are local authorities or housing associations, health authorities, schools, universities, police authorities or blue light services. This is not a definitive list, however, so if you're unsure, please feel free to contact us and we will be able to help. Please note that there are no access fees or membership fees to pay. We'll just send you a form to complete and you will send it back to us for approval. Structure of the framework. We'll first talk about fire consultancy and risk assessors framework. The framework provides the service of fire consultancy and risk assessors to manage the risk of fire in our clients' buildings and surrounding areas. This framework was launched on the 1st of April 2019 and will expire on the 31st of March 2023. The framework takes into account the conclusions of the Hackett and Knight report and interim guidance that followed the tragic Grenfell fire to provide a comprehensive range of fire safety procurement solutions. This framework shall assist clients in their fire safety strategies and principal design responsibilities to the existing buildings and surrounding areas. Our appointed companies are selected due to their experience in undertaking the specific tasks or workstream to public sector buildings ranging from general housing to more complex multi-tenanted residential and non-residential properties. Due to the diversity of our clients, this framework agreement is divided into 3 categories. Workstream 1, Fire Engineering and Safety Managers for any fire safety requirements and events. Workstream 2A, Domestic Fire Risk Assessors, and Workstream 2B, Non-Domestic Fire Risk Assessors. Our appointed companies will provide services that will include, but not limited to, advice on all fire safety aspects of client portfolios, advice on the adoption of engineered solutions, provision of cost-benefit analysis of options for fire safety remedial solutions, team leader, managers or fire risk assessors allocated to a client to fulfill a contract. For more information, please contact a member of our team and we will be able to send you a tender report if needed or some additional information. Passive Fire Protection Framework. So this framework was launched on the 8th of July 2019 and will expire on the 30th of June 2023. The scope of this framework is to supply competent and capable appointed companies to help public sector organizations manage their buildings and environments as occupiers or landlords in the provision of fire safety for life safety, property, environmental and asset protection. The scope of the framework will also include inspection, installation, repairing and maintaining fire and security doors, door sets, shutters, smoke and fire barriers. The appointed companies shall take the advice from a fire risk assessment, either report, or through their own investigation and provide written and costed solution. The scope includes the design, construction, administration, management, and inspection of buildings, structures, environments, and surrounding areas where a relevant person may reasonably be expected to be found. Again, for more information, you can contact a member of our team and we will be able to help. On this slide, you can see just a quick summary of the framework scope and structures and their start and end dates. You can also see the weighting criteria, 60% quality and 40% pricing at the time when the framework was launched, but our clients are quite flexible in adjusting their own weighting criteria in accordance with their projects and may be introducing a social value element where needed. Snapshot of contractors. So on the next slide, you will see the appointed companies on the framework. Please note this is not a definitive list, so for more information, please contact a member of our team. So these are the companies appointed to the framework, which are split up different work streams and regional lots, and we can always share their details with you if needed, and their rankings on the framework as well. Call of options. For you as a client, we'll always have a choice of two call of options. A mini tender, when you invite all of the capable contractors to partake in the tender process, and we would then run the expression of interest exercise for you on your behalf to establish who is interested. And secondly, there is a direct award procedure which allows for the highest ranked company on the framework, whether in terms of price, quality or overall value for money, to be awarded the contract. You will be able to adjust your weighting criteria to your own preferences, or you can also use a direct award with a company of your choice if you have a justifiable reason, for example, a positive previous experience with the supplier. Here is a simple flowchart of accessing the LHC framework from the very beginning to its completion. We will start by registering a project on our system and assign a unique project number, which is very important to keep, as it provides an auditable trail to the framework. We will then run an expression of interest exercise on your behalf, and we will allow 5 working days for that to come back, and then we will send you all of the results and relevant contact details for the suppliers as well. You will then issue your tender documents via your chosen platform directly to the bidders who have expressed their interest in the program. You will then evaluate the submissions, and we can conduct a price verification exercise on the lead runner and confirm whether their prices are compliant against the agreed maximum rates. If you are happy with that, you will make the award with your own contract of choice. Our dedicated technical support manager, Timothy Lee Davis, can help monitor the performance of the APCOs, attend site visits, progress meetings, and ensure your KPIs are met. We value your opinion, so we will send you a procurement feedback once your procurement has been finalized, and then we will send you a project delivery questionnaire just at the end of the project to say a few words how we did and how the appointed company did. So what are the benefits of using LHC frameworks? Well, first of all, it's a lot quicker as you won't have to go through a long overdue process, which can take up from 9 to 12 months. And as mentioned previously, you are able to enter into either mini competition or a direct award call-off with a supplier of your choice through leading companies and a lot quicker, which is usually a 4-week turnaround process. And this means that you can start on site much quicker as well. You can also be assured that all of our appointed companies maintain high quality of standards for their business management performance systems. As market technical experts, we are able to provide you with advice and guidance on the latest design and regulatory guidance. Service level guarantees. Through LHC Framework Alliance contract, all of our appointed companies on our frameworks are required to maintain minimum service level agreement through their appointment and on any projects they are appointed to. You can dictate what your requirements are, but you can also fall back on ours if they are not performing to your standard. All of our appointed companies have gone through a competitive procedure to be on the framework, and their prices can be discounted at individual call-off stage. And you can rest assured that they will never exceed their agreed maximum rates that they supply to us through the framework. We have wealth of knowledge and experience behind us at LHC, and we have a centralized technical and procurement teams that drive all of our frameworks with a dedicated technical support managers within each of our regional teams. You can use us as a valuable resource during the mini-tender and evaluation stage, or even if you need help with your own specification document. Ongoing project support is very important to LHC as our commitment to better homes and buildings. Financial gains can also be made through tendering our framework as well as through membership schemes. As a non-for-profit organisation, we provide our members with the annual rebate based on their spend by LHC Frameworks in a financial year. There are two types of memberships. First, constituent members that sit on our board, and associate members, and both have their unique terms and conditions. Please note that you don't need to pay any access or membership fees to join our frameworks. And if you prefer to use our framework as a non-member, this is an option as well. As our commitment to enhance local communities, we work closely together with our members to channel rebate into local benefit funds, whether to charities or any other socially orientated businesses. We support our local communities, and last year and this year already, we supported Disadvantaged Youth Trust and helped our local communities with food poverty needs. So if you want to learn more about our initiatives, just please follow us on social media channels. So this brings us to an end of this framework series, and on the next slide you will see the contact details for the London and South East team. You can see that Jennifer Castle is the regional manager for London and South East, and we have client support managers working in every area. Timothy Lee Davis is our technical support manager, and he works across all of our areas as a technical support. So please feel free to contact us if you need any information or guidance on your current or future programs. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, so please keep in touch and stay safe.